Hey y'all, it's Miss L Sims here. Welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be doing another update on the Caliente household. So, quite a few things have changed in the Caliente household, and I'm sure you're wondering why Don looks terrified. Well, there's a good reason for that. Nina is pregnant. She is currently pregnant with Don's baby. They are set to have a baby girl, and Nina is very tense because this was an unwanted pregnancy. As you can see here, she has a buff moodlet for this, and it says, well, the child will be born soon. It's much too late to consider stopping this. Nina has to go through with it now and be a parent to a new baby. Who knows how she will make it all work? To make matters even worse, Don is married to Amaya, and you all should be very familiar with Amaya because she does play an interesting role in my series Three is a Charm. They have a very complicated relationship because she is also pregnant by him with a baby girl. And I kid you not, Nina and Amaya are both 9 months. So he got them pregnant literally at the same time. And due to that, that has also resulted in Nina hating him. So much, in fact, she feels as though they are a terrible match. And she really just cannot believe the situation that she got herself into. Don met Amaya at work. They both work in the medical career. And he also met Amaya around the time that him and Nina moved into this new apartment in Shemeshuno. So he ended up marrying Amaya really out of guilt. He knows what it's like to not have family. And since she did get pregnant, he thought it was the right thing to do, in spite of Nina being his girlfriend and in spite of them officially moving in together. Ever since he got Amaya pregnant, he really hasn't been very present in her life. And that's just because Nina got pregnant shortly after that, and he just really didn't know what to do. He was super stressed about the situation because he didn't want Nina to find out about Amaya or vice versa. But Amaya ended up finding out about Nina, and Nina ended up finding out about Amaya anyway, because due to him pretty much being distant from Amaya, she decided to find out where Don lives, and she showed up to his apartment, broke into his apartment, and literally caught him in bed with Nina. So she's super pissed at him. Although she does tell another story to other people, she tries to pretend that she's happy and everything is all well. But in reality, everything is not well. They're in one of the messiest situations that anyone could possibly be in. Don has been trying to play it safe. He's been super nice to Nina and doing his best to spoil her. But she's really over the relationship so much. In fact, she literally thinks about flirting with other people and just moving on with her life. But for now, she's just trying to get through her pregnancy as peacefully as she possibly can because she is due very, very, very soon. This is their little humble abode. It's a 2 bedroom, 1 bath with a beautiful view of the city. Nina chose this apartment just because she thought it was pretty affordable and the perfect location. And it is a good thing that they got that extra bedroom because she had no idea that she was going to need it. Nina isn't sure if she's actually going to stay with Don. So, with that being said, she's not sure if she's going to stay in this apartment. But time will tell. So, Nina moved to Oasis Springs with her new husband, Terrence, and her new baby boy, Daniel. Now, Daniel's father is actually Salman Brown. He is a scientist, and he did just recently get married to Simone Brown, who has a child of her own named Mary. And shortly after Dina gave birth, she ended up meeting Terrence, and it seems as though they fell in love overnight. He's a computer engineer and he makes quite a bit of money, to say the least. And they live in this big old castle right here. So, this is Dina's baby boy, Daniel. He will be aging up to an infant really, really soon. This house does have over 4 bedrooms. So, I figured the best way to show you guys the house was just through a overview. And as you can see, it's humongous. They have plenty of space to do literally whatever their heart desires. So, for the most part, Terrence and Dina do get along. However, it has been very difficult for Terrence to get used to parenting someone else's child. A lot of the times, Dina really just doesn't really want to give him a chance to kind of step in and help her. And that's been fairly difficult for him to adapt to. So much, in fact, he is considering possibly going to therapy just to try to make sure that they're on a healthy route in their marriage. But other than that, everything is going really well in Dina's career and her personal life. She literally has no complaints. Katrina moved to Oasis Springs as well with her husband, Micah. He is a gardener, but he makes quite a bit of money, and they don't live too far from Dina. This is their humble abode. So they do live in a 3-bedroom, but it's technically a 4-bedroom if you count Micah's office. And they decided to move here just for new scenery. I know before Katrina was very adamant about keeping the house that her and her previous husband owned, but now that she's in a new marriage, she thought it would just be best for her to start fresh with Mr. Micah. Micah's neutral about having children. So since Katrina really wants a child, he'll definitely have one with her. Only issue that he does have in regards to children is how involved Katrina is in Dina and Nina's life. He feels as though she's very overbearing and she doesn't allow them to make their own decisions. Anytime he encourages Dina or Nina to make any decisions on their own, they always give him the cold shoulder or say something slick at the mouth. And at this point, he no longer has any patience for them. So much, in fact, he would be happy to find another home in another city that's further away from Dina and also Nina. He's thinking about Windenburg, although he hasn't shared that with Katrina as of yet, just because he doesn't want to stress her out, especially because they are trying for a new baby. As we all know, Katrina is still very much a jealous sim, but she is hopeful that with a new baby around and new grandbabies around, that will be more than enough distraction for her to not worry about her relationship or any other insecurities that she's making up in the delusions of her mind. Last but not least, this is the Mrs. Amaya Lothario. She literally is about to pop any day now to give birth to her baby girl with Don Lothario. Ever since her love affair with Don became complicated, she decided to transition her career into computer engineering, and she still lives alone. Her little brother, Samuel, did get married to Marina and they live downtown. And her brother is a freelance article writer and his wife works in the art industry. As you all know from Three's a Charm, our girl Amaya has gotten around a little bit. She also used to date this guy named Cameron Pierce, who used to also work in the medical field with Don and Amaya. So her love life has always been super complicated. So much, in fact, she's actually ready to start a new relationship because the one with Don, it just is all over the place and Amaya's just not feeling it anymore. She's hopeful that with this new baby in her life, she'll be able to start a new chapter as a new mommy and hopefully as a new wife or girlfriend to someone new. Amaya's also not immune to getting back with Cameron. They do have good compatibility. They are extremely attracted to each other. But things got really complicated because Amaya did cheat on Cameron, and that infidelity resulted into her getting pregnant by Don. And as soon as she found out that she was pregnant, she just broke up with him because she just couldn't bear telling him the real truth as to why she dumped him. And Cameron still loves her and she still loves him. So we'll see what is in store with Amaya's love life. And of course, we're hoping for the best, but time will tell. I really hope y'all enjoyed this video. Please make sure that you comment, like, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.